what's going on? How y'all doing? So this reading is a numerology, astrology, and tarot reading for you for the month of March 2019. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, but you need to check your rising sign and your moon sign, okay? You can check that on astro.com and put all your birth information, and that gives you kind of a full picture because there's something that makes you different from other Virgos, okay? Every Virgo is not the same. But if you get a full picture, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your sun sign, and just kind of get a full picture of what's going on with you in your life this month, okay? So let's get it started. So numerology. March is a universal 6 month, and that means balance. It means that you need to balance your energy out. It's about responsibility. You need to focus on friends and family. So anything that's out of balance, you need to really focus your energy in those places. So Venus moves into your 6th house on March 1st. That's in Aquarius. When Venus moves into your 6th house, there's going to be a lot of focus on your day-to-day routine, how to make your job a little bit more creative. You may be loving your job right now, what you're going to do. You may have some inspirational thoughts on how to make your job a little bit better, which is really cool for you guys. You guys love to work. You guys are pretty good in your work life anyways. That's kind of your world. So if you find a way to be a little bit more creative in your work world, that's going to help you on March 1st, starting on March 1st, which is today, if you're watching this video today. Mercury goes retrograde in your 7th house on March 5th. Mercury retrograde is not too bad, especially when it's in your 7th house. It means a past relationship may come back into play, okay? And not that you need to act on it, but somebody that you had a relationship in the past may start talking to you again. And that's okay. Maybe you want to give that a chance because let's see where that's going to go, you know? Like I said, you don't have to make a decision this month. Just like see what happens. They may start contacting you. You may see them and you're like, oh, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. We have a major transit happening. Uranus moves into Taurus on March 6th. Uranus takes 7 to 8 years to go from sign to sign, okay? It was in your 8th house of sexuality, and it kind of changed how you felt about sexuality or your finances. So the 8th house is about finances and sexuality. Now it's moving into your 9th house of higher learning and beliefs, okay? So with Uranus moving into that part of your chart, you may change how you feel about your belief systems. You may decide to go back to school. You may decide to get some more education. Uranus in this sign, especially because it takes about 7 to 8 years, it definitely sounds like you may be going back to school for something. Maybe you want to get that master's, or if you don't have the degree, you want to go to college. It doesn't necessarily have to be that though. It can be anything in the 9th house. 9th house is about belief systems, it's about education, it's about knowledge, it's about wisdom. Okay, so you may be going on a spiritual journey of learning more about your spiritual life. For 7 years, you may be into astrology. You may be into meeting a group of people that are kind of in that area. You have a new moon in your 7th house on March 6th as well. Okay, so let me tell you this. Okay, Mercury retrograde on March 5th, and then you have a new moon on your 7th house. So I'm thinking that you have a past love or past relationship that's coming back into play, and it may want to revive itself. So this is why I'm telling you to give it a chance, because on March 5th, Mercury goes retrograde in your 7th house. So you got a past love coming back, and then you have a new moon on March 6th, which means it's a new beginning. So something may pop off during that time. March 6th is on a Wednesday, so that's kind of the middle of the week. So kind of mark those dates on your calendar, Virgo. You have a full moon in Libra in your 2nd house on March 20th. That means that your value system, your income will be highlighted. So watch that. Be careful about spending too much money on the full moon, feeling a little bit free, you know. You may get some money on the full moon on March 20th as well, but it's also just your value system in general. What do you consider important to you? What do you value? Well, those things that make you feel important, those things you may get into a deep conversation on March 20th about your value system, what's important to you. Venus moves into your Venus The planet of love moves into your 7th house on March 26th. Virgo, if I cannot tell you anymore, this entire month is going to be about love and romance with you. Mercury goes direct on March 28th. If you haven't made a decision about love, make it at the end of the month, okay? You need to stay a little oblivious the entire month with this person. And whoever's going to come back into your life, be oblivious. Don't give them all the answers yet. But on March 28th, when Mercury goes direct, you can start communicating more seriously with this person. If they are serious too, and if they're serious about being with you. Then again, when Mercury goes direct on March 28th, you may see all the bullshit that they're about. Because when Mercury goes direct, you start getting more information. So they could be playing a game with you, or they may not. But on March 28th, you'll have full ability of your analytical skills that you know how to do so well, Virgo. And you'll be able to figure out if they are playing a game with you or if they're really true to their heart. And if so, you can give them your heart. Mars moves into Gemini into your 10th house on March 31st. So you'll be able to move full forward toward your career and what you want to do. Stop focusing on love and start focusing on career. Let's see what the cards have to say for Virgo for March 2019. March 2019 for Virgo. The first card I have is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups upside down. This is definitely a past relationship, a relationship that ended, that is coming back into play. And then we have, oh my gosh, the Five of Wands. This was probably something that you had a lot of competition with. You guys are either arguing all the time, or it was just somebody that you just were competing with. Like they had a lot of competition. They had other options. Now those options are probably gone. And ooh, the Three. This is all about love. The Three of Swords. This person broke your heart. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Virgo. This person is coming back. You know who they are. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. This is either you or that person. This person is very charismatic. This person is, if this is a female, this female, she's the type of girl that everybody likes. She's just the down-home girl. If it's a guy, he's very spiritual and mysterious at the same time. He's got a lot of energy, and they all like beauty and energy. This got that Leo energy too about themselves. But this is definitely somebody you've been in a relationship with in the past, and it broke up because that person broke your heart, or you broke their heart, and there was a lot of squabbling. But they're coming back in month of March. Don't shoot the messenger. That's all I got to say, Virgo. They're coming back in the month of March. Let's see what the animal oracles have to say. I know you're probably like, oh shit, I don't want this person. I can hear you, Virgo, because I know they hurt your feelings, or you hurt their feelings, one of the two. All right, what does the animal oracles advice they have to give to Virgo? Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Oh my gosh, that is such a beautiful message right there. Time for a deep dive. I think, Virgo, that you need to go deeper with this person. Go into the emotional aspect of why you guys broke up, or why you guys aren't together, or why you never got together. For different Virgos, you know, it could be a different thing. There's something very beautiful trying to happen, but have those conversations with the Mercury going retrograde. Like I said, don't make a commitment in the month of March, but my advice to you is to have those conversations and try to dig deeper of why the relationship didn't work, and have an analytical discussion. Don't get emotional in the month of March. Just have an analytical discussion of, you know, what's going on, what are you trying to do, what are your real intentions, what are my intentions, do these things match? And then when the month ends on March 20, or when the month ends, when Mercury goes direct on March 28th, you can make an informed decision, okay? That's my advice to you guys. Make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Have a great month, Virgo.